Hey there, After Effects buddies! We're going to take a look at how to create a motion graphics template in After Effects that we can import into Premiere and edit in Premiere. Okay, so I've got a comp, let's just rename it. Let's call it text animation. Okay, don't have to, but I always like to name things. Okay, so let's do, let's say I do a little square here. So I'll pick a colour. Okay, let's feel green today, in a green mood. Okay, and maybe a little stroke on this, a white stroke. Okay, I'm just going to do something very simple, like that. Okay, and then I'll put some text in here, and I'll just call it like change text. Okay, and I'll just make it like a standard font, like Helvetica or something. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Character. Just like that, and make it bigger. Okay, I'll just kind of pop that in there. All right, and I'll just parent this to this, and I'll call this background rectangle, something like that. Okay, and I'll just kind of edit this to come in, just a simple edit. So I'll add a keyframe, and I'll just move that off like so. Okay, I might kind of easy ease those, maybe add a little motion blur to both of these, and boom. Okay, so we've got this. Now I want to be able to sort of change the text and maybe change the colours in Premiere without always having to come back to After Effects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Window menu, go to the Workspace, Essential Graphics. Okay, we'll select a composition. There it is, text animation, and I'm going to click on this. Okay, I'm going to click Solo Supported Properties. Okay, this lets me drag into here things that I want to add in Premiere or change in Premiere, for example. So, for example, if I drag the source text in, I can now change this text in Premiere. And if I click on this, I can tick, so I can change the font, change the font size. So I might as well just tick it all. Okay, so now I've got all these available options. Okay, and so I might also want to maybe be able to change the text position. Okay, if I want to move it a little left or right, so I can, there we go, I can pop that in too. And one thing that isn't available, okay, in here is the text color. Okay, you can't see it. So what I can do is, if I go to the effects and just find the fill effect, okay, and pop that on the text. Okay, there we go. I'll make it back to being white. Now I can take this effects, I can take the fill, there it is, the fill color, I can drop that in too. So now I can actually change the color of the text as well. Okay, so that's all I want to be able to do with the text: change the position, change the actual text, and change the font. Okay, now in here we've got all these properties that we can edit. So let me say if I want to be able to change the stroke color. Okay, I can do that, and then I'll just leave that. Okay, and maybe I want to be able to change the size of the rectangle. I can do that too. Okay, and last one, I want to be able to change the fill color. Okay, so these are the properties that I want to change. You can add as many as you like, but of course if somebody's using it in Premiere and they're not that familiar with animation, it's kind of good to keep it simple, keep it to just the properties that you want to change, not make it too complicated. So I'll give this a name. I'll call it like text in left or something like that. Okay, and I'll hit save because you've got, okay, then here we go. I'm going to export this as motion graphics. Okay, I'll put it in my library. You can add some keywords like left text box, you know, if you want to be able to find it, and hit OK. Okay, that's okay. I've got the fonts on my system, so I'll click that. Alright, so now when I go into Premiere, here it is. Okay, it's appeared in Premiere. It wasn't there before. There it is. It's just going to load it up. Okay, so it just takes a moment. So I'll play this back. There it is. Now if I go into here, I can change the text. Money. There we go. So money. Okay, I could do everything I chose. I could change the color of the background. Okay, I could change the color of the stroke. Everything that I put in After Effects to be editable. Okay, I can change like the text size. I can change the text position. Okay, all this stuff available to me. Okay, I can change the size of the box. All right, there we go. Bingo. And that's going to be available all the time now in Premiere. Okay, so that's how you create a motion graphics template in After Effects and then send it over to your Premiere libraries folder. All right, thanks for watching.